All right, hey everybody, welcome. So excited to be streaming, and I'm back with RuneScape 3. We're working on our Iron Man challenge. So far, we have done about, I'd say maybe close to 6 hours. So this is probably going to be the last time that I do any like grinding on this account. It's probably a little less than 6, so I'll do this stream today, and then I'll probably do a little more on my own time, but then after that, it's time to work on the old school one. So this account is almost out of time for this next episode. For those who don't know, I'm working on a series called Race to 99. I try to see which account can get to their max cape first, and I have had some people think that RuneScape 3 will get there first because you can level a lot faster with RuneScape 3, especially early on, and things like that. But I also have people who think that old school will get there first because old school has fewer skills, and it doesn't have skills that go all the way to 120 and stuff like that. So I say, it's going to be interesting. Like, I don't know who's going to get there first. So, by the way, the clock hasn't started yet. This little introductory part doesn't count. But also, look at this. The hero pass. Oh my gosh. So, so crazy. Jagex has done controversial things in the past, but dear Lord, this is insane. And I know they reacted to it, and I don't know. I haven't like really gone in depth on what their response was. I kind of want to make a video about it and like share my perspective and like talk about it. Part of me is like, people are already talking about that, but maybe you guys would like to see my perspective on that. I don't know. So we are going to start. I have a few thoughts for what we can do today. Hang on, I'm messaging in my Discord. There we go. Just letting everyone know that I'm live. So, I have a few thoughts because thieving, I'm going to go ahead and go to Lumbridge. By the way, I was here because I did Fight Arena, and that really did help. That really did boost some of my levels. And I've done Waterfall Quest, Fight Arena, I did Merlin's Crystal and Holy Grail, which is why my defense is so high. So I basically got all my stuff up to the 30s. So I'm thinking maybe we make some Jelly Mist. Hello, welcome. Purple Bolts, hey, welcome. So there's a few different things that I'm thinking we can do. And here's a big one. Thieving is pretty easy to get to level 99 in RuneScape 3 with safes. Honestly, you can get there in like maybe 24 hours. And I know we only have 9 hours per episode. But I was thinking if we can get to a level 99 like really fast, then we can like, that will be way further ahead than the old school account. So if we can get to our first 99 like by episode 3 or something, then we'll be way ahead of the old school account. So I'm considering doing that, really just grinding thieving and seeing if I can get to that 99. And I think that might like put us ahead of old school, because really I don't think there's anything in old school that can get you to a 99 as fast as you can with thieving in RuneScape 3. So I think that's what I want to start doing. Now, I won't be able to get there in this episode, but I probably could get pretty far. So I'm thinking about doing that. There's also a lot of these lower level things that I could do to like really jump up my total level. You know, I'll have to look at, because, you know, there's more skills in RuneScape 3 than in old school. So I'll have to look at like total levels. Like there might have to be, when you're looking at the total levels, there might have to be almost like an inflation rate, like before inflation or after inflation kind of a thing. So like it could look like RuneScape 3 has this gigantic total level compared to old school, but then when you look at, you know, You might have to look at percentage. Like I might have to look at in terms of percentage, how close are we to max level, or at least all 99s? And I think that's what you're going to have to look at, because it's really not fair, because this one is going to be higher because there are just more skills. So if I got to level 10 in all skills, not even including invention, if I got to 10 in all skills, my total level would be much higher than if I got to 10 in all skills in old school. So I think like that will have to come into account there. Jellymiss said, I remember my RS3 99 thieving grind, did most of it at Rogue's Castle. Yeah, the tail end of that thieving grind is just in the wilderness. Like when you're doing like, what is it, like 80 something to 99, you're basically just in the wilderness at the Rogue's Castle. That's the whole second half of your grind. Jellymiss said, average level, total level divided by number of skills. Yeah, that's another good one. We could definitely do that. Everyday Nitwit said, hello. Hi, welcome. I'm glad you got to watch. So let's get started doing something. So there's another thing we could do. I kind of want to get my my armor upgraded. So right now we can do mithril, and I'm pretty sure that's what we can wear as well. Let me check. Milestones. Yeah, mithril. So we could do that. We could go ahead and upgrade our melee armor and equipment, or we could jump right into thieving. So, you know what? I'm going to make a poll, because I'm not sure what I want to do. Which should we do? And then thieving grind or upgrade equipment. Now we can always do both, but it'll just kind of, you know, it'll take away a bit of time from one or the other. So while that poll is up, let's see, so far thieving grind is what we got. So let's see, what can we do? I don't think we can do... Let me look at the quest. Series. We'll go to the Thieves Guild. Lost Her Marbles. I don't think we can do this one. Yeah, we need level 41 thieving. So, what can we do right now? What level do you need to be to do the gates? I'm not sure. Let's go look. We'll see, because I know those gates are the meta until you can do safes. And I do think I've unlocked the gates. Yes, I have. So we'll go check those. Let's see. I know we need a lockpick. Oh, maybe we don't. Oh, we don't need a lockpick. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think this is going to be the best one. We don't really need to do the chests. They give you a little bit, but these doors are what give you the majority. Look at that, 210. I think maybe these I can't do until a higher level. Yeah, 35. Okay, so we're just going to be hopping worlds. Let's see. Let's hop again. Not again, we haven't done it yet. Yeah, we'll hop to world 10. And see, the thing about this is because it's the meta, you often are like competing with other people who are doing the same grind. So you're like, you'll show up and the door will already be open, or somebody else will already be doing it, and you're like, man. But so far we haven't run into anybody. See, look, we've already leveled up. It's going to be easy, baby. Easy money, baby. Okay, I wish there was like a hotkey to hop worlds. That'd be awesome. We'll jump to world 5. I guess we could jump to any world. I'm just jumping to ones that don't have specific activities, but I guess we could go to any world as long as it's not level capped or something. Here we go. So far, still nobody. That's nice. And once we get to, what was it, 35, then we can start opening these. See, this is exciting because if we get to level 99, that's going to be... Because I'm thinking of this like a competition, right? Even though I'm playing against myself, like I'm playing both characters, I'm still considering this like a competition. So when I'm playing each character, I'm thinking, what can I do to beat the other person? And what can I do to like get ahead of them? Oh, see, these doors are open. So either this is a world I was at before, or somebody else is doing this. Let's go to world 1. So I think getting a 99, especially like as early as possible, could be a great strategy to get ahead. And it would also just be awesome to get a 99 cape in this series. Like that's just going to be an achievement. My first 99 cape in the series. Cuz it's called Race to 99, so it's going to be nice to have a 99 cape. There we go. Level 30. We're going to be there in no time. Absolutely. Absolutely. In no time. Are there other quests that give you thieving experience? Like, should I go do quests? Like, other than the Thieves Guild quests? I still think this is like the meta, but... Yeah, I wish there was like a hotkey that could like you could just jump to the next available world or go backwards or something. So then I could just hit a button and it would jump me. That'd be really cool. But maybe then people would be like, it's too easy. It's too easy. So those of you who like play RuneScape and are like in the loop on RuneScape things, what do you think about the hero pass? I mean, I know you probably don't like it, but what are your thoughts on it? What exactly did Jagex say? I haven't read their response yet. What exactly did they say? Like, what are they changing? Also, I'm thinking of making a video on it. Is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? Because I know other people are covering it, but a video would also give me a good excuse to like really dive deep into what the problem was and like what their response was, and you know, really get deep into the situation like that. Come on. Yeah, see, here's another person doing it. No. I'm 31 though, that's nice. Okay. I don't know how long they're going to be doing it, but I might be competing with them for the rest of this grind. Dear Lord. Yeah, I'm going to end the poll because we're going to do the thieving grind. I have that song stuck in my head because I saw a TikTok with it. Wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. I don't know if I should sing the next part. I'll get demonetized. They'll be like, you talked about drug use on your stream. Like, not really. I just sang a song. You sang a song? Then you're definitely going to get copyright striked. You don't own that song. I literally had a stream demonetized because I sang. I didn't play, but I sang Bohemian Rhapsody. And so my stream got copyright struck. And I was like, I didn't know you could get copyright struck for doing a cover of a song. Apparently you can. All right, next world. You'd think like if I was doing a cover of a song and I wasn't even using their stuff, that it wouldn't be like, nah. A portion of your stream's proceeds are gonna go to Queen. It's like, right. Okay. I made like 2 cents off of this stream, and you're just gonna give a fraction of a cent to Queen. Good. Great. All right. We're at 32, so we're not far off. Just a few more levels, and we can start using the other gates. See, the thieving grind, like, it's the fastest 99, but it's very, like, dull. Here's someone else doing it, too. Boo. I wonder if they're going up the list, and so I wonder if, like, the next world, the gates are already going to be open. I hope not. Please. Please. Oh my gosh. See, now we are encountering people. Maybe they're only going to the worlds that have fewer total, like, player counts. I don't know, but this is the worst part of the grind, to be honest, because I think with the safes, I'm not sure, but I think the safes are, like, available for everybody. Like, they're not, like, if I open the safe, I don't think it'll be open for a different person. But these doors, these are either closed for everyone or open for everyone. It's really annoying. I hate having to compete with other players for stuff. Safes are specific to a player, yeah, that's what I thought. And see, like, that's something that I love about the mining update that they did several years ago, where, like, mining nodes don't deplete. So now there's no more, like, people griefing you and taking away your ore. Because in old school, that was, especially when I was young and I was playing on free-to-play worlds, that was the worst. When I had, like, an iron pick and someone could come with a rune pick and just one-tap it and take it, and I'm struggling to get some, and they're just like, bink, bink, like, just constantly taking it. And I'm like, go somewhere else, please. Please. Oh my gosh. So I'm glad that that doesn't happen anymore. Really, like, RuneScape 3, I feel like, is more, like, solo play friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play with players, and they still have things that incentivize that, but it's not as much of a, like, competition or, like, forcing you to play with other people. Because here's the thing. I don't mind playing with other people. I mean, I encourage you guys on my stream to add me because I do like playing with people. But you know what? There are times where I just kind of want to go do my own thing. You know? The safe state, if you will. The safe state. But yeah, that's one thing I like about RuneScape 3 is there are fewer instances of, like, griefing, I think. Like, obviously, you can still get griefed with NPCs. Like, if you're fighting something, you can still get griefed in situations like this, where these are, like, the same for everybody. But I think, like, with mining, you can't get griefed as much. And, you know, I can't think of any other specific situation. But it does feel like I'm not being griefed as much in RuneScape 3, which is nice. Is that 34? 34. One more level, and then we can start unlocking these, which are worth even more XP, so it'll go even faster. This chair is not comfortable. I need to get, like, an actual gaming chair. Resource competition, I guess. I think Jagex referred to it that way when they did the mining and smithing rework. Yes, resource competition. That's a great way to put it. And I just don't like... I don't know. There's always going to be players who are faster than me, who are better than me. And so I'm like, don't make me compete against other people because they're always going to be better than me. And I'm just going to feel like I can't do what I want to do. Oh, you wanted to go mining today? Too bad. You're not getting any iron ore at all. It's like, geez. Plus, then, like, I feel like people can be more friendly when they're mining because it's not a competition. I've had conversations with people at mining nodes, and it's been nice. I mean, I have in old school as well, but there's always that whenever somebody runs up when I'm mining in old school, I'm always like keeping my eye on them. You know, I'm like, okay, don't come over here. Don't come to what I'm doing. Just let me mine, please. But in RuneScape 3, it's just relaxed and it's friendly, you know. Don't get me wrong, RuneScape 3 has tons of problems. Hero Pass, for one. I made a video towards the beginning of the year called Why I Prefer RuneScape 3, and it did really well. And so I'm thinking of making like a companion video to that. I personally prefer RuneScape 3, but I'm thinking of making a video that's like how old school is better than RuneScape 3. So, and like talking about what old school does better. As like a companion video. So while I haven't changed my mind, like I still personally prefer this version of the game, and I outlined the biggest reasons why in that video. I think like making a companion piece that also kind of shows what I like about old school, and it's a little more, that one would be a little more objective and not just my personal opinion. It would be like, this is like what the player base, well, I mean, it would still be subjective a little bit because it's like what the player base thinks and feels, but it would be less of like my opinion specifically and more my opinion mixed with like the general consensus of like what players think and believe, you know. Mr. Z, hi Mr. Z. Welcome, welcome. I feel like it's been a long time. I mean, I streamed on Sunday. Well, I guess that was a week ago. Feels weird to watch you on Saturday, but I like it. Thank you. Yep. I had an event I had to attend. Oh, I have to get a lockpick for this one, but not these? Okay. Can I buy a lockpick from somebody? I don't know. Can I... Where can I get a lockpick? Does anybody know? As an Iron Man? Let me see. It's worth a Google. Because I usually just go to the Grand Exchange and get one from there, but cannot do that. For those who don't know, these accounts are Iron Man accounts, which means they can't trade with anybody. They can't even pick up, I can't even pick up stuff that people drop. And I can't go to the Grand Exchange, which is like the player trading house where players buy and sell things. By the way, has anyone played Starfield yet? I've been playing it over this week, and I have some opinions on it. I kind of don't want to spoil them because I kind of want to make a first impressions video. But have you guys played it? What do you think? You don't have Dodgy Derek unlocked, it looks like. Rogue's Den, I think. Okay. So I have to go to the Rogue's Den. Players can obtain a lockpick by killing rogues, by picking bandits' pockets with level 53 thieving, or by buying it from another player. Okay, I can also buy it from Martin Thwaite's Lost and Found in the Rogue's Den, but they must have at least 50 thieving and 50 agility to do so. Okay. And the rogues are in the wilderness, right? Jelly Miss said, I've seen Az's rant on Starfield. You couldn't pay me to play that game. What did Az say about Starfield? Because you know what? I'm going to spoil my opinion. I like it so far. I've encountered 0 bugs. 0. Not even like, I'm not saying like I've encountered 0 game-breaking bugs. I've encountered no bugs. Not even little ones. And it's been fun so far. And like I've been... Like, just recently, I was telling my wife today that there was this whole quest line I was swept up into, which I didn't expect. Like, it started as a seemingly more mundane quest, and I was like, okay, I'll do this, but it just seems kind of like whatever. And then it became this whole big thing, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. I was telling my wife about it today. It's full of modern politics and otherwise just more of a modern Bethesda's mediocrity. Modern politics. I mean, I haven't 100%ed it, obviously, and I'm not super far into it because it just came out last week and I just was playing it in my free time. I haven't seen any like political takes or anything. I don't know, maybe that comes out later, but I don't know, that seems kind of I don't know. I haven't seen any politics at all. No like real world politics or like feeling like the game was pushing something on me. But I don't know, maybe I just haven't encountered that yet. Mr. Z said, I've seen a lot of mixed reviews so far. I watched a bit of Mortismal's 100% review, but yeah, generally, if you like Bethesda games, you will like it. Jelly Miss said, first thing you do in the game is choose pronouns, not something I want to support. Oh, I see. I mean, here's my opinion on that. My opinion on that is who cares? Let people do what they're going to do, you know? Like, if this was a game made by, I don't know, let's just say like a religious organization, and they were pushing like and they were doing like pronoun things, I'd be like, that's strange because you claim that you don't like that and you're doing it now, so I don't know. But the game doesn't push that on you, you know? You just get to pick your pronouns, which I think and by default, because I picked a male physique, mine were he him, and I didn't have to pick he him. It picked them for me because I had a male physique. But I could change them if I wanted to. But I don't know. That feels like something somebody can do in real life. And here's my thing. It's a role-playing game, right? So if you don't want to be trans, or if you don't want to identify as a different gender or whatever, then you don't have to, because that's not who you are and that's not who you want your character to be. But I can see like how there are trans people who exist, like they exist. So if they want to make a character that feels more like themselves, then I say go for it. It's a role-playing game, you know? And to me, that's not even necessarily picking a side. If you're anti pronouns, to me that's not picking a side as much as it's just allowing people to have the freedom to play how they want to play. So if you don't want to play like that, it picks the pronouns for you by default based on the physique you choose. So if you choose a male physique, it picks he, him. If you pick a female physique, it picks she, her. So that's just I just ignored that part because I wanted my character to be he, him because it was a male character and it picked that for me. So I just moved on. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. That, to me, that's not pushing it in your face. To me, pushing it in your face would be like if the whole storyline was like about trans rights or something. And if that's something you disagreed with, I could see how you would be like, this is a political game. But here's the thing. It doesn't do that. Like, it lets you pick your pronouns. Not even that. It just lets you change your pronouns. So I would even say it's not even that it lets you pick your pronouns, because like I said, it picks by default for you based on your physique. But it lets you change them, which is how the real life works right now. You know, that's how the world works. And if there are people like that and they want to role play as someone who's more like them, I say go for it, you know, have a good time. So I don't know. That doesn't feel political to me. It just feels like, you know, you can be who you want to be. And if you want to be someone who is they, them, fine. Like, it's your character. And if you want to be someone who is trans and has a male physique but identifies as female, do it. It's a game, you know, it's a game where you can play as whoever you want to be. And it's not I don't know, like, because I'm thinking like, if it were a Christian game, right, or a religious game, then it would be strange if they were like talking about stuff like that. But this is not it's just a game where you can be anybody, you know? And there are different religions in the game that you can choose, or you can not be religious at all. So like, I don't know. To me, like, the more freedom you give people in a role-playing game, the more like real life it becomes. And changing pronouns or selecting pronouns is something that happens now. So allowing people to do that or not do that, to me, feels more like real life, you know? And you can disagree with changing pronouns, but then you can just ignore that part. And it just picks them by default, and then you just move on, and it never affects your gameplay again, as far as I've seen, you know? But then if you do want to do that, then, you know, I don't know. Let me catch up on what everybody's saying. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, blah, blah, blah. First thing you're doing against your not someone else sort. Mr. Z said, what a weird thing to get upset about, LOL. Everyday Nitwit said, everyone uses pronouns, why does it matter? Mr. Z said, wait, is AZ the guy that was super raged about it? Jelly Miss said, that and other aspects of the game, yes. Mr. Z shrugged. New Guy said, morning. Hi, New Guy. Welcome. New Guy said, oh, we're talking about those people who care way too much about other people's gender representation fits with their birth assigned sex. And then Explorer number 61 said balls over and over. You know, I think that's my favorite part in this in this discussion is that says, I think that says more than anything is balls. That really communicates what we're trying to say. Everyday Nitwit said the R in RPG stands for role playing. Technically, the R and the P stand for role playing. But yes, I agree. And I might have things out of order because New Guy said evil, but then Mr. Z said evil, LOL, above that. Oh, Jelly Miss said, I feel very differently about it. It's one of many ways that a particular ideology has sneaked its way into video games. That ideology is evil, and I refuse to tolerate it. Well, but that's the thing is like, you know, like you can have your own opinion about it personally, but the great thing about, like, I live in America, right? And the thing about, we're talking about this is a RuneScape stream, but I guess we're getting into this. But this is my feeling. Like I can have my own personal feelings about, you know, about that. But the great thing about America, where I live, and other countries who tout freedom, you know, especially freedom of belief, freedom of religion, stuff like that, is that we can, you know, I can have a personal feeling about that, but that doesn't mean that someone shouldn't be allowed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my feeling is if nobody's getting hurt, right, then people should be allowed to do what they want. And if I personally think that it's not a good idea, okay, but especially if they're adults, let them do what they want to do, you know? Like, speaking from a government standpoint, like, it's in a society standpoint, it's like, do what you want to do. We're adults, you know? When we start talking about what kids can do and what kids can't do, that's where I'm like, maybe, you know, and it already is a lot more strict, but that's when I'm like, maybe I don't know about some of this stuff, you know, because minors can't really think for themselves. That's the whole point, like, is that their brains haven't fully developed yet. So that's why we don't let them make huge decisions, you know, because their brains haven't even fully developed. They don't even really know who they are. So we tend not to let them make huge life-altering decisions, you know? But I think, like, especially in America, you know, even if I disagree with something personally, if nobody's getting hurt, then let them do what they want to do, you know? And, you know, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. We don't have to keep talking about this, but I think, like, allowing someone to do that in a role-playing game is important if that's something that people in real life do, because then they can feel more like themselves. They can feel like they're really living as their character, you know? And it's not I don't know. If you want games that specifically fit your beliefs. Because, like, to me, that's not even, like, shoving it down your throat. It's just allowing someone to do something that they could do in real life, you know? Just like it lets you be religious, too, you know? It lets you pick a religion, and I'm sure there are religions in Starfield that would lean more towards conservative in our world. And you can do that if you want, you know? You can be religious and be more conservative if you want. I don't know. I just think you can do both things. Anyway, we don't have to keep talking about this. New guy said, God, I hate religion. Man, this is an in-depth conversation we're having in this RuneScape stream. Maybe we should talk about the Hero Pass again. And stop talking about Starfield. But Mr. Z said, someone really likes balls. I know. New guy said, only in religion do you see so much black and white. I think you see it in many places, but religion, like religious people especially, have been bad about trying to force the whole world to see things the way they do. Like, you're going to see things the way I do by force, you know? And it's like, it's not how people work, my guy. That's not how anything works. You can't force anyone to see things the way you do. Jelly Miss said, you can say it's something that happens now, but I don't acknowledge or abide by it. Then I say just don't do it. I don't think that's a knock on the game, though. Just, if you don't want to participate in that, don't participate. Just like in real life. If you don't participate in that, you don't switch your pronouns or whatever, then just don't. Just because, like, if your character is like you in that sense, then you can ignore that part, just like you ignore that in your own life, you know? I don't know. Explorer said, me too, it's deep, man. Very deep. I honestly have to say, dong. The best insights from Explorer 61. The deepest insights. Jelly Miss said, you can only have a personal feeling about that because you play along. I advise you to be thankful for that privilege because people who agree with me have had their bank accounts suspended for it. Suspended for what? What happened? I don't know what you're talking about. Explain. Like, what do you mean? You've had your bank account suspended for what? Disagreeing with pronouns and stuff? Changing pronouns and trans rights? Explorer 61 said poetic. Mr. Z said, I watched the One Piece live action, new guy. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. An actual good live action of an anime? Sweet. I've heard that too. I've heard it's actually good. By the way, back to RuneScape for a second. Are the rogues in the wilderness? Is that where I have to go? In the rogues castle? I could just go there, I guess, and... Okay. We'll head there. I just hope I don't get killed. I hope I don't die. I'm not a hardcore, but still. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on all this stuff. But I'm way behind. Jelly Miss says, the pronoun thing isn't the only problem with the game, by the way, just an obvious example. Like I said, I haven't really found anything so far. Now, again, I'm not super deep into the game. I've played maybe like 4 hours, you know, because I only play in my spare time at night before bed. But so far, I haven't found anything that I felt was like real pushy. And also, like I said, I've encountered 0 bugs, which, you know, shouldn't be praiseworthy. That should just be normal. But unfortunately, for Bethesda, it's praiseworthy. It's like, wow, Bethesda, good job. And like I said, I didn't encounter 0 game-breaking bugs, just 0 bugs altogether, which I was like, Mr. Z, did you do King's Ransom? I have not done King's Ransom. New guy said, I heard the script for the second season is mostly done. Nice. For a Bethesda game, not finding bugs is like finding the Holy Grail. Yeah, yep. And I think that is a lot to do with the bugs were never the problem with Bethesda games. I wouldn't say never. That was a huge reason that the Fallout 76 launch was so disastrous, was the bugs. Like, that's the biggest thing people talk about. The first thing people talk about when they talk about the disastrous launch of 76 is that it was unplayable due to all the bugs. And when people complain about Bethesda, they usually complain first about bugs and glitches. Or at least bring them up and say, you know, Bethesda is known for their bugs. They're known for it, which means when they don't have bugs, it's like, oh, that's great. That's cool. Oh, I came in here to get a slashing weapon because I don't have one. Because I'm wearing my necromancy gear. Explorer61 said, imagine thinking about politics when you can just obliterate the human race. Oh my gosh. I assume you mean in Bethesda games and not real life. I hope Explorer61 doesn't have the power to obliterate the human race in real life. Mr. Z said, there are problems when your saves break or you get stuck and can't complete a quest. Yep, which has happened to me in many a Bethesda game. Let's see, pull this lever. The first thing people talk about when discussing Fallout 76 is the pre-order bonus fiasco, then the design, the canvas bag, lol. Bugs are maybe a distant third. Explorer 61. Video games? No. Real life's the game I have more hours on. I mean, you're not wrong. I have more hours in that game too. Jelly Mist, I mean, I just disagree. Like, when I hear people talk about 76, the bugs are the first thing I hear people talk about. Like, even, like, internet historians, like, really, really popular video about Fallout 76. The bugs are the first thing he mentions. You know? Ooh, the squiddies. Alright. At least these guys are leaving me alone. Everyday Nitwit said, I was really cautious about Starfield, but it looks really fun. Been playing a ton of Baldur's Gate lately. Yes! I have been playing so much Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is so fun. And Baldur's Gate released with like 0 game-breaking bugs. Oh no, is he gonna attack me? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! No, don't attack the rogue. Stop! Stop! Okay. Can I not get in? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! What happened to my... Why can I not wear my stuff? Allow the Chaos Elemental to unequip something you're wearing 5 times. Oh, he was slowly unequipping all my stuff. Okay. So what are we doing at the Rogue's Castle? I don't know. It said I could buy or like get a lockpick from them, I guess. I don't know if I can though. I'm not sure what I'm doing. The Chaos Elemental wanted to strip you, naughty dude. Yes. In fact, he did. We'll wear the statue collection bag. Okay, what level is... Oh, level 9? Heck yeah. Oh, the Chaos Elemental's still over here? Go away! What just happened? What was that? Go away. Ugh. Why is he right here? Lockpick I usually got from the Thieves Guild. Yeah, I'll reclaim my items. Sucks for an Iron Man to have to pay this much money. Man. I hate the wilderness. I hate it so much. Because that rogue was level 9. I can't defeat the chaos elemental. That's all. That's it. Lockpick I usually got from the thieves. Oh yeah, I can't do that because I haven't unlocked the guy that sells those. What's your hunter level? It is 10. Just go to Lumbridge. Forget it. Forget it. Humanity has 8 hours. I started the countdown. No! No, Explorer 61. Please stop it. Young Impling from Puro Puro, 1 out of 10 for lockpick. Oh, and you want the lockpick for the mind-numbing doors? Yes, because here was my idea, new guy. I was thinking, if I could get a level 99 really fast, that would put me way ahead of the old school account. And then, like, I'd be good. There's also that place under the bar in Burthorpe. Rogue's Den. Oh, is that the Rogue's Den? We'll go to Burthorpe then. Oh, is that like where you get the thieving cape from? When you get like the 99 is from the Rogue's Den in Burthorpe? Taverley. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Rogue's Den right here. Okay, we'll just do this. Young Impling. Where is Puro Puro? Where is that, Mr. Z? Oh, man. But yeah, Baldur's Gate. I was actually playing it before this stream. So good. So good. I was half tempted to not play RuneScape and play Baldur's Gate instead. Puro Puro is on the moon. Oh, no! But I cannot fly. Hello. Yeah, I know this is where I can get the cape eventually. Bank, no. Can I trade with this guy? Oh. I have to be level 50 to talk to him. Yeah. It's a no-go. No, seriously, it's on the moon, the fairy quest line. Is Xanaris, or what is it called? Xanaris? Is that on the moon? Huh. I didn't know that either. Interesting. Enter passageway. Where does this go? Is that how you get back up? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, well. No lockpick for me. So, we can either keep doing those doors. I've got to go eat my final meal on Earth. Bye. Bye, Explorer 61. Bye. The name of the moon of Gielinor is Xanaris. Oh. I didn't know that was on the moon. Interesting. Your next meal is on Mars? Let's see. Okay, so what should we do, guys? Should we keep doing the doors and try to do that? Or should we do something else? I'd strongly suggest not eating on Earth. Earth sucks. I hate it. Nah, it's alright. The planet's pretty cool. Why don't we do Witch's House? I'm trying to think of the quests that you can do kind of early on that jump you several levels. Let's do Witch's House. How about it? I think it's near here, right? Isn't it? They've moved it around in RuneScape 3. It's not where you expect. Oh, witch's house. Oh, witch's house. I think that... Wait, that might be it right there. Is this the witch's house over here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, this is strange. Unless... Is this where it is in old school and I'm just crazy? Maybe it is. I could have sworn it wasn't here, though. Oh, yeah, this is Falador. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. I think this is where it is. My low-level training is usually quests. You're able to likely get 45 solely from quests. Thieving. Oh, okay. Well, then we can just do that. Because then we can do that quest that unlocks the people who can sell me the lockpicks. Because I think, what do you lockpick? You pick those gates until like 60-something. And then like you're good to go. Oh, I should get some food. 62 for safe cracking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should definitely get some food. Can I go through here? I don't think so. My agility's 11? Yeah, definitely not. Oh, okay, I can. I thought you had to be much higher than that. Well, I'm glad I tried and wasn't just like, no. I can't do that. So I am going to be playing Starfield tomorrow. So after all that discussion on Starfield, I will be playing that tomorrow night at 6:30. So I'm excited because I have been playing it, but I haven't played it on my PC yet. So any world hopping content, my eternal hatred forever. Yeah, I don't like it very much. But I feel like the doors are really the meta for, you know. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's get 10 cakes. How about it? 10 cakes, why not? That's my half-hearted Zoidberg impression. 10 cakes, why not? See, I can't do it. He said Billy West, the voice actor, said he tried to, like, pretend like his mouth was full of cotton. But, like, when I talk like that, it's not quite right. It's close. It's getting there, but it's not quite right. Old School RuneScape is a giant world-hopping minigame. It is! Another reason that I prefer RuneScape 3 is you don't have to hop worlds as often. I mean, it feels like you don't. Okay. Look under potted plant. Yes, please. There's the key. Let's get in the door. We'll take this cheese, please. We'll take the diary too, why not? And I think the leather gloves are downstairs. So we'll go downstairs. At least you have sailing to check out when that comes out, Marcus. I do play old school. Like, I played old school recently. I was like, you know what? I want to play old school. And I had a good time. Pair of leather gloves. We'll put those bad boys on. We'll search this crate. Oh, more leather gloves. Good. I'm glad there are so many. Are there going to be more leather gloves? Okay. All right. Can I open the door with the leather gloves on? I think so. Yes. And I need the magnet from in here. Where is that magnet? This is for a different quest. Oh, I guess it's in here. There's the magnet. I think that's all I need, right? Just the cheese and the magnet. I'm considering giving Old School a second try because of sailing. Listen, Old School is a fun game. It's just not as fun if you don't have, to me, all right, to me, it's not as fun if you don't have the energy to put into it. To me, RuneScape 3 is a better casual game. If you just want to, like, turn your brain off and not really think, RuneScape 3 is there for you, you know? Got it. You attach the magnet to the mouse's harness. The mouse finishes the cheese and runs back into its hole. You hear some odd noises from inside the walls. There's a strange whirring noise from above the door frame. Okay. Open the door. Yeah. Alright, we'll go right here. And then because of Surge, I think we can... Oh, but Surge could also make you, like, go too far. Ooh, like that. Ah, yeah, see? Surge is a bad idea. You know, just like I said, Surge is a bad idea. Okay. Do we have to do the whole thing over, or can we just go through the door? Okay, we can just go through the door. Okay. Witch's House, another one of those quests that's pretty bad and only has good reputation because of low requirements and high reward. I mean, you're not wrong. The only reason I do it is because you... Exactly what you said. You get great Constitution XP. Okay, wait for her to pass. This is when we can use Surge. Okay. Go, go, go! Boom. That's how you do it, baby. It's locked. What the heck? We're supposed to get another key? Were we supposed to get a different key? Anything under Mithril will most likely mean you're gonna die. He's at the fountain. The fountain. Okay. Did they change that? Have you always had to go to the fountain? I don't remember that. I'm using necromancy. I'm not using armor or anything. Do you think necromancy won't work? Oh, with necro should be easy. Okay. Necromancy's awesome. I love it so much. There's the key. But level 10 weapons, maybe not. Might want the level 20 weapons. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Okay, do I have to go for the ball? And then it'll come out? My ball! I don't know why that's so funny to me. Can I not summon my friend? Oh, I don't have... Oh, no. You guys, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. I don't have ectoplasm. That's it. We're done. We're done for. You can't do that in combat. I'm not in combat anymore. Okay, there we go. I forget about ectoplasm. I forget that ectoplasm is a combat resource for necromancy. Dang it. That's alright. That's alright. We'll grab some and we'll be golden. Happened to me a lot. Yeah, it's easy to forget. And I only have 3. Will that be enough? Do I need to go get more? Do I need to go perform some rituals? I don't know if 3 is enough. I hope so. New guy, let me know if I need to go do some rituals. Wait, what am I doing? I still think this would be faster than running. Ugh. Man, that was so frustrating. I mostly didn't bother much with the skeleton until 60. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Oh, yeah, it uses 1 ectoplasm. So I'm gonna need some. Did rituals up to 400 souls before 60. Because that's how you get ectoplasm, right? Is by doing rituals. I might have to do me some rituals. Then did rituals only from 60 to 71. Rituals are just so boring. Like, combat is so much more fun. And it feels faster to me to do combat. Okay, we'll take these out. Take that. We'll put the cakes in. We'll put the diary in. We'll take out the candles. The basic ink. And then you need this, right? And this. I'm not even gonna risk it because I don't want to have to go back to the bank. Again. Rituals get better once you have 500 thingy. What's the 500 thingy? The disturbances become predictable. Oh, I see. Okay. Here we are in the city of A boater has arrived on Lake Nimonsine. Very cool. Very cool. Maybe I should do more necromancy. Because now my necromancy is really low. So is ranged, though. Are there any quests that give you better ranged XP? You gonna get 99 thieving? Probably not. Not in this stream. I mean, I probably will. Probably in the next episode, I'll make it a you know what I'm trying to say? You know? I'll make it a priority. But in the second episode, probably not. Just because I don't think I can do everything I need to do in this episode. Okay, I've gone through this already. Okay, 200 necromancy XP. They both give 200. Okay! And they both give 3 ectoplasm. So let's do this one, because we'll get lesser necroplasm. So we'll do this. Okay, I think we already have everything we need. Yeah, we do. There we go. 90 thieving for ports would be pretty helpful too. You do circus for ranged XP, a goal, and then new guy said, yeah, that's what I was thinking, circus. That's a good idea. Just focus on ranged training in the circus. Get him, get him, get him. It looks like they fixed the whole standing behind them thing won't help. That's nice, at least. I must have been on the cusp of 17 necromancy, because I'm getting 1 XP per. And I leveled up before I got the wandering spirit or whatever. Oh look, I'm earning stuff for my hero pass. Good, good, good stuff. Wait, shouldn't I be able to, like, keep going? Oh, did I run out of stuff? Maybe I did. Oh yeah, I don't have, that's fine. We'll just do the other one. We'll do lesser communion. Oh no, I can't do it. I need 2 commune glyphs. So we'll do this one. Put the necroplasm in the chest. Oh, you didn't buy out the shop? I didn't buy them out, no, because I'm being a little stingier with money because I know it's harder to make money as an Iron Man, but You've completed the mission. Earn hero points. Man, I don't even know if I want to interact with that. Out of principle. I don't know if I should. What benefits does it give me? I don't even know. I haven't even really researched it because I've just heard about all the terrible stuff. I'm ready to step off if it starts to sparkle. Nope, nothing. And level 18, that's nice. Dang, maybe rituals are faster than I thought. Harder to make money? Wilderness events exist. And quests plus may. I've never done any wilderness events except one. And I didn't make a ton of money from that. Go get him. Yeah, they've definitely fixed that, which is nice. Okay. Oh boy. Well, we're leveling up though, which is nice. Every level up helps towards our mission. Every level up. I'm ready to step off if a glyph starts sparkling. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Let's get to 20. Huh? Why don't we just get to 20? Oh, we caught a death's head moth. Nice. Let's get to 20 and then we can upgrade our gear. So now that we're here, what are your thoughts about Hero Pass? Your game view is so obscured with your interface windows. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should readjust this. I don't know. We can test some things. 150 scaling. There we go. 19. Just one more and we're at 20. I don't think so. Let me see. It's 135 scaling. Should I just do 100? I think I scaled it up because I had it full screen on my 4K monitor before, and it was too tiny to see. Here, I'll do 100. Yeah, see, that's 100. And it's just super tiny. It's just so small. We should probably at least do 20. Yeah, we'll do 20. 100 was just too small. I couldn't see anything. Okay, we'll drag this down like this. Do that. And we'll do this. Okay. You barely had any space to click. Yeah, true. It was just so tiny before. But it is easier to see. And like I said, I used to play on my, I used to play full screen on my 4K monitor. But right now, like if you could see it, I have the window small in the corner so that I can have all my live streaming stuff on the side. And I don't have to look over at my other monitor like this to see like what you guys are saying. Okay. I think maybe 2 more of these might get me to level 20. And then we can do all the new gear. Oh, that's probably why. You're crazy. Right click the pillar, repair all. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Thank you, new guy. I had no idea. I even wonder if this could fit down here. No, this can't get any shorter, but this can, I think. So, do this. There we go. That also makes things easier. Nice. We're so close to level 20. Okay, so what I'm also going to do is go into layout mode. Advanced options. We'll take the buff bar, put it right here. And the debuff bar, put it right there. Actually, we'll make them more towards the middle, like this. There we go. And then, I don't want to move that. I want to move, here, we'll just, there we go. Move that over here. Move that over there. Or, even do this. Yeah, there we go. Save and exit. Yes, save. There we go. That's much better. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. We love to see it. Literally, we love to see everything. Yeah, I did say that on the first Necro stream, I'm pretty sure. You probably did, new guy. I believe you. My brain just went, nah, you don't need that information. Delete. You should also save your layout to one of the custom ones. Is that not what it just did? Oh, I can't do that. Because I'm performing an action. Go get the glyph. Go get it. There we go. Level 20. The blacksmith has arrived in the smithy. The quest Killy Row. Yeah, now we can do that. Oh, get that guy. Get him. Yeah, that gives nice XP. Catching those guys. There we go. And see, that got me halfway. A little over halfway. That's nice. Okay, we'll grab this. We'll take everything. We'll put that and that and that and that and that. And then, which one is the one that it's weak necroplasm, right? That you need to use, or is it lesser? I don't remember. I think it's weak, right? Put that in. Keely row equals make new weapons. L is too far away from my hand. Lesser for ink. Okay. Yeah. So this one is the one that you use in rituals. This one is the one you use to make ink. I gotcha. Alright. So let's do Keely row. Because now we can make level 20. Nah, I could press it with my eyes closed. Alright, Mr. Z, thanks. Also, let's look at our... wait, what do you press to see achievements? Something, right? There we go. F1. We need to do... skills. Okay. Okay, no, this is not what I'm looking for. Area tasks? Yes. Right? I need to look for... Are they at the bottom? Yeah. Craft some regular ghostly ink while in the city of I might be able to do that now. Actually, no, I don't think I can. Ghostly inks. Yeah, I need a vial of water and ashes. Oh, that's going to be harder to get as an Iron Man, I think. Right? Unless there's like a store I can buy ashes from. I'll just have to go kill a bunch of imps or something. Basic Soul Forgery. Upgrade a piece of Death Skull or Death Warden equipment to tier 20. Okay, I'm about to do that. Craft some spirit or bone runes. And to do that, I have to do Rune Mythos, which I don't know if I have the... Let me do timeline. That'll be the easiest. Rune Mythos. Yeah, I have to have 24 necromancy, so I'm close. But I'm not quite there. But once I do that, then I can teleport straight to the ritual site, which will be beautiful. Okay. So we're almost done with the easy ones. This is your second time doing necromancy, right? Yes. Second time. I'm a piano guy. That's great. You should play us some music sometime, new guy. 24 necromancy. Oh, he told me. He told me what it was. But I was too busy. I couldn't see. Okay, let's go to Taverley. Let's buy some vials. Is it vials of water or vials? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Talking about Starfield giving you the option. Oh, that was retracted. I saw that, Mr. Z. I caught that. Of water. Yeah, okay. Well, I pasted it in the wrong thing. Okay. You pasted it in the chat? In the stream chat? Okay. Hello, Jadix. We'll take one free vial of water, please. And we need some ashes. For real, are imps the best way to get the ashes for an Iron Man? I guess so. Oh boy. I wish I had some Viswax. Yeah, regular ashes, yeah. The Abyss is great. I haven't even done that quest yet, I don't think, on this account. I was getting them from the haunted cave with porters pretty quickly. Otherwise, fire lines with Teroman incense sticks. Oh yeah, fires. I forgot about fires. And also, I can get my fire level up. Because I noticed this. I can cut willow trees at 20, but I can't burn willow until 30. I didn't realize there was such a huge difference. I know you said incense sticks, so I'll make those. Willows used to be 30 woodcutting, right? I thought so, but they've been moved to 20. But then, like, fire making is still 30. So it's like, what? By the time you're 20 woodcutting, you're close to 30 fire making if you burn everything. I think I've been burning everything. I mean, I might have been fletching some things. Ooh, I'll kill this imp since he's here. That was fast. Oh, but I don't know if Impus Ashes work. Do Impus Ashes work? Or does it have to be regular ashes? Did you know they added the log boxes? That was new to me when I got back on recently. What is the, what are the log boxes? Wasted ectoplasm on an imp. I don't know what the log boxes are. Is there a way I can make fire making go faster than just burning logs I cut down? Fletch 1 with 6 regular logs. Oh, fletch a firebox. Then upgrade with 6 oak logs. Oh, so it's like the ore box. Is that what it is? Oh. I gotcha. Yeah, I had no idea. Oh yeah, I could have been doing this a lot faster. Pretty nice for Iron Man. Heck yeah. I believe it. I'm gonna burn these real quick. Oh my gosh, taking forever. I normally don't do lines of fires. I normally do bonfires. But I want as many, like, ashes as I can get. There we go. 22. I went and did all the 4 and 3 stuff after your video, and I can get the Imcondo pieces now, and Bird's Nest goes straight to the box, which is very, 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 very nice. Oh, I bet. I have not, on my main account, I have not gotten a single Imcondo piece. Not a single piece. Are they just super, super, super rare or something? I haven't gotten any. Okay. While these are burning, I'll go get 6 regular logs. Without a tree shaking scrimshaw, you won't get Imcondo pieces in any reasonable time frame. What's a tree shaking scrimshaw? Is that something you build with invention? You have tier 3 Grove? I do. Oh, requires some progress in ports. Oh. I just need to get 99 thieving on my main account so that I can, or at least 90 thieving, so I can get ports going. I don't know. I already got 1 piece and haven't spent that much on it. I got none. None. Burn, baby, burn. Did you know I found out today, because of memes, that Disco Inferno means we learn through suffering? Isn't that crazy? I had no idea that that's what it meant. Do I do knife? Yeah, wood box. Fletch it. Here we go. Nice. So 16 hours without the scrimshaw. It took me 4 hours with 400% bird nest drop rate. So 16 hours without the scrimshaw. Purple Bolt said, just finished my hatchet before all the hero pass BS. Never got to use it. Oh man, you can't use it now? For real, I don't really know much about how the hero pass works. I just knew I wasn't interested. So at first I was like, not interested. But you know what stinks? You know what really stinks? And maybe this is dumb. You guys can tell me if this is dumb. But I got my main account up to the Premier membership because I was like, well, I wanted the Golden Cape shard because I wanted the Golden Cape. But I was like, also, it was like, it's kind of nice. Now I'm at the highest level of membership, so I should have everything unlocked. But then maybe I'm misunderstanding how the Hero Pass works, so you guys can tell me. I'm just going to scatter these. But it seemed like it was almost another level of membership, higher than Premier. And I was like, but maybe it's not. It looks like it might just be a battle pass. But when I was reading about it, I was like, it almost seems like you have to have a different level of membership, but I could be just misunderstanding. Except it requires a decent amount of playing regularly. Timing was the worst possible it could be. You need Premier to get all the rewards. Okay, so I would get all the rewards, I guess, which is nice, but not everybody can have Premier. Egregious gameplay buffs. Premier required for most rewards, which is, what, $80, $90 a year? But all at once, that's a lot. And see, I could do it because I have a separate YouTube budget that luckily I'm able to put money in. So I was able to do that. But not everybody can do Premiere. Oh, I have to be fletching level 10. And I'm only level 5. Okay. I'll just burn these logs then. I'll just do a bonfire, because I don't really need any more ashes. Not right now, anyway. Get my fire making up. Limited time FOMO at an all-time high. Takes 3 hours a day for 90 days straight to finish it. Limited time FOMO. Buyable skips that give gameplay buffs. Yeah. It seems like just microtransactions, but worse. Like, worse than they've ever been. Which it's like, do you not listen to your community? Because that's the thing that everybody hates the most. Is the microtransactions. I don't know. I'm thinking about making a video on it. Like, giving my opinion. Breaking down their response. Like, because I know they made a response. But I don't know. It seems like a lot of people have already talked about it. So, but I mean, it would be my opinion, so it would be my personal feelings. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys would be even interested in hearing that. But it would also give me an excuse to deep dive into it more and really like read it and get into it. And I would probably watch Protox Gaming's breakdown of it, because I know he did a breakdown video. Anyway, it's a mess. It's a big mess. Yeah, I saw that Asmon Gold watched it. To me, when Asmon Gold watches your video did really well. Or I guess it could be that he's interested in what you're doing, in what you're talking about. But I think it means that the video did well. Okay, we'll do this. There we go. Poltergeist Pin Pal. Very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and make more ink. We'll have to go back to Taverley, but I had to do it here in so that I could get that achievement. So December is my next login, if I want to log in by then. So you're waiting for the pass to be over. Like, for example, how is it affecting me right now, like, if I don't participate? I'm not claiming it doesn't. I just genuinely am curious, just because I don't know as much about it as you guys do. Come on, baby. Trade with you. I don't think we can fit 20, but we'll try. Yeah, there we go. We'll make more. 9. We can make 9. Okay. Oh. So we actually have some ashes and some water left. And we're almost 21 necromancy just from that. Not well, I don't know if it's just from that, but I'm sure that helped. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put let's put our wood box away. We'll hold on to one of these for now because we are gonna go back and finish Witch's house. Let's put ashes in here, put the vial of water. Oh, I had 44. I had tons of vials of water because I bought all this stuff to do herb lore. But I just don't have the I don't think I have the levels for that. Let me see. I don't think I do. Nope. I can still only do Guam. I can't do anything with Guam. It's because my herb lore is 3. Yeah. Okay. Put these back. Put those back. 44 tons of vials. It's tons compared to the one I bought just to do this achievement. I could have just taken some out of here. You can make regular attack potions. I just have to find Guam. Where's the best place to find Guam? Okay. Okay. So now we just need to go talk to Keely and learn how to upgrade our equipment. On this episode, oh, I did have vials of water. Last episode, I don't have green slime. Oh, I have tons of green slime in my bank. That's how it goes. That's how it goes around here. Oh, Keely's this way. She's not over there. You did the Druidic Ritual quest, right? Not yet, I don't think. I don't think I've done it on this account yet. I should. It gives you 15. Oh my. Oh my. Ghost rats. I never noticed that before. That's hilarious. Hey, rats die too. Trust me, we've killed plenty of them. We've killed so many rats. Guys, there's nobody here. Maybe I'm on an empty world. Or like a smaller world, but... Oh yeah, 104 people. But still. I remember when Necromancy started, there were tons of people here. LOL, most of the answers to your questions on this Iron account will be do all the quests. Violet is blue gives some XP lamps. Not really sure it's a lot, though. That's true. They do. Remember how you weren't sure if you should do quests before getting Max Cape? You should do quests before getting Max Cape to help you get Max Cape. Okay. I feel like all... See, that's... Again, I was talking about this in my Discord. I feel like all the guides tell you to grind. Like, if you watch a 1 to 99 guide, they're like, go grind at these things. And also, wear an outfit that you can only get from Treasure Hunter, and the chances of you completing are really slim. and I really want to make videos, and tell me if you guys like this idea, that are, like, efficient 1 to 99 guides, which means, like, and I used this example in my Discord. If I make an attack 1 to 99 guide, it will start with do waterfall quest. And that won't be like, here's some quests that can give you some attack XP, blah, blah, blah. No, it'll be do waterfall quest. And then it'll be do this specific thing, which will like get you to these levels. Hi, Amy's here. Everybody say hi, Amy.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm back.
How was your shopping?
It was really fun. I can't wait to show you everything I got.
That's exciting. You smell really nice.
Thank you. It's the new perfume.
Ooh, it smells good. She got new perfume today, and it smells good. Mr. Z said, "Hi, Amy."
Hi.
And huh? Okay, yeah. A lot of the guides don't apply to Iron Man accounts, though. Mr. Z said, "That's true. So quests are really the best way." New guy said, "By the way, gave you my own abridged take on a lower level melee guide on Discord." Mr. Z said, "Hi, Amy." Purple Bolt said, "Hi, Amy." Amy! Purple Bolt said hi! Amy said hi. New guy said, "Personally, I would hate a dictated follow this to the letter guide. Hand-holding really isn't my thing." But, like, there are people out there like me who are like, fine, tell me exactly what to do. Like, I don't care, you know? Because, like, the guides that are out right now that are like, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do this, or you could do that. I'm like, okay, you know, and then I end up picking something that's a lot slower. And I'm like, like, imagine if I was grinding at chickens from, like, 1 to 10, and then, like, or, like, at the cows from 1 to 10, and then was, like, doing all that grind, when I could just go do waterfall quests and get 30-something attack. And then, boom, you're done, you know? New guy said, "Oh, hi, Amy." Mr. Z, "Oh, hi, Mark." Mr. Z, "The problem I face is that there's like 5 billion things you can do in RuneScape now to train something." Exactly. So I'm like, because, you know, if people don't want to watch that video, or if they don't want to follow that guide, go watch Protox Gaming, because he gives you, like, all the options. You know, like, gives you all the things that you could do. But I'm saying, like, maybe there are people like me who are like, what is the quickest path to 99? Specifically, in the game right now, what is the quickest path to 99 for this skill? That's what I want to know, because I want to follow that, because I want to get to 99, because I've only gotten, oh, sorry, everything shook. I'm not mad, I promise. I've only gotten one, this is going to discredit me in many of your eyes, I think, so I'm sorry. I've only gotten one 99 in my life, and that was thieving in RuneScape 3. A lot of that is, I don't have a lot of patience, so it's been hard for me in the past to stick with something. And thieving, you could do like a 24-hour grind and get to 99. But I would love to have something that's like, here's what you do. Like the Iron Man efficiency guide I'm using for old school. I love that. Like, it's a great strategy, especially for someone like me who doesn't know as much about the game as many other people, and it's introducing me to things that I never would have really considered before. Like, I knew about minigame teleports, but using a minigame teleport to, Clan Wars, and then taking a portal to Castle Wars, it might be the other way around. But then that, like, takes you straight to Yanil, and then you can do stuff there, and then it's also, like, showing you, like, you're starting quests all in the same area that you'll eventually turn in later down the road. And I'm like, that's cool. Like, I love following something like that, because not only is it helping me find the most efficient way to level certain things, but it's also introducing me to things that I never would have, like, known about before, like little tips and tricks, little meta tricks that I never would have known before, you know? I don't know. And I know, new guy, you said that's super boring to me. And I know there are lots of people out there like you who are like, don't tell me what to do. I want to do my own thing. I am not like that. And surely there are other people like me who, at least for my first 99, part of me is like, if I just want to get 99 because I've never done it before, I want to get there as fast as I can, because I want a 99 really bad, you know? Because, like, I don't have many of those. And I'm like, I just want to get there, you know? The RuneScape wiki is really good at breaking down XP rates. I know, but I get overwhelmed by that. Like, I start to look at that, and it's just like, I'm not taking in any information, because I just see all these numbers and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't see it. I can't, it's like hard for me. I have to really be like, thieving's not a bad idea if you want a 99. And that's the only 99 I've ever gotten in RuneScape, was thieving. And it was on a different account. It's not even on the one I'm playing now. 99s are stuff that happen as I play the game. But see, like, I want to get to 99 because A, I'll learn more about the game that way. B, I'll be able to unlock so much more in the game that I can do. And C, I've never achieved that, like, really. Like, I've gotten the 1, and that was cool, but that's it, you know? And I've never gotten Max Cape, and so I really want to do that, you know? So, you know, to me, I really want to do that. But when I watch the Protox gaming stuff, I really, like, they're really well made, and it's full of great information, but I don't know. Does what I'm saying make sense? The kind of person I am, I'm like, tell me exactly what I want, what I need to do to get to the next level. That's what I want. I want you to tell me the best way to get from this level to this level, and then from this level to this level, and then from this level to this level. And I'd love to just do that, you know, and just get to 90. And then maybe later, when I play on different accounts, I can do different stuff. But, like, I really just want to get... And I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I'm an outlier and most RuneScape players feel more like New Guy and wouldn't like that video. But I don't know. I just think that would be interesting. And I wasn't paying attention. What am I supposed to do? I need to insult Keely's tools by performing a lesser insult ritual on them. Okay. Oh, I am missing those teleports. I remember how good it felt when I finally unlocked them on my main account, and I didn't have to do all this running back and forth. That's what's pushing me forward. Is I'm like, you don't have to do this forever. You can. One day you'll be able to teleport straight there, and it'll be so nice. Oh, go over here. Mr. Z said, I watched a YouTuber who came from old school and was trying out RuneScape 3 and got to thieving to 99 in 2 days, but he did play a lot. Yeah, I don't have as much time to play, especially, like, recently I've gotten even more responsibilities at my day job, so I'm like, ugh. That's why, like, I haven't had a video that I've come out with in a long time, because a lot has happened at my job. Like, 2 people, like, left, they were let go, and then I got the responsibilities of one of them, like, on top of what I was already doing. And then we found out, like, someone was, I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about it, but they were doing something bad that was financially hurting the company I work for. And then, on top of that, last weekend, the president of our company resigned, and we got a new one. So, a lot. A lot has been happening. And that's partially why, like, my stream schedule has been so weird this past month, and why a video hasn't come out in a long time, just because, oh my gosh, you guys, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Let's see. New Guy said, like, smithing other than quest requirements is 99% useless in old school. It really is. It really is. Everyday Nitwit said, play how you want. If you want to achieve a goal, why waste time you could have saved? Exactly. Like, my goal is 99. Like, especially if that's my first goal, is I want to get to 99. Then I want to get there as quick as I can. And I hope that people would feel like I do. So if I made a video that was like, here's exactly what you should do, or what you could do to get there as fast as possible, that other people would be like, cool, that's what I wanted, you know? Mr. Z said, implying that you can't have fun by being efficient, though, it's subjective either way. So I think there's an audience for what I'm talking about. I just don't know if it's a large audience. You know, I don't know if most people feel like I feel, you know? So that's what I have to think about, you know, I can't put it in there. Making videos, I have to consider, like, okay, but do people care about this? Like, are people going to watch this? And if the answer is mostly no, then I have to be like, well, maybe I need to do something else. But if it's even a little bit yes, then great. You know, if it's gonna get a decent response, then cool. There we go. We'll make this change. There we go. Boom, and I leveled up. Nice. All right, we'll do the ritual. Like the efficient path for Iron Man requires you to do Flash Powder Factory for 25 hours. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what Flash Powder Factory is. Is that for smithing? Whoa, is this related to why you didn't stream before? Like on Thursday? Or you mean like a few weeks ago? Well, the answer to both is yes. I had to go to an event on Thursday that I've never had to go to before because now I have even more responsibilities. That's why I was gone on Thursday. This past Thursday. And it won't be every Thursday. So that's not going to be a common thing. But, yeah, there were a few times that I missed, that I wasn't feeling well, that my mental health wasn't great, that I had to skip streams, and it was a lot to do with all of that. Not gonna lie. So, you know, I'm doing good now, though. You said you had a panic attack and we're going through some stuff. I didn't want to pry. I hope everything's good now. Yes, everything is good now. Everything is good. That was work related, but that was like a specific thing that happened that day that had really was rough, but everything is good now. But thank you so much for asking. Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Did you feed Hash?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, she asked me if I fed Ashy B, our little baby boy. Little baby boy. If he ever comes in here, I'm going to start talking in baby talk, and it's going to be embarrassing. Because that's what I do with him all day long. Just speak in baby voice. Because he's so cute. He's got his little face. I can't help it. And I sing songs to him in baby voice, and he's just looking at me like, stop. Stop. Leave me alone. No, he's sweet. He actually will, like, let us, like, cuddle him and, like, hold him, but not for long periods of time. Like, he'll let us do it, but then eventually he's like, okay, I'm done. And he'll start squirming, and we'll just be like, thank you for letting us pick you up. All right, I'm probably going to end the stream tonight at 8:30, just because I want to. I make the rules. At first I was like, I have to justify it, but then I'm like, this is my channel. I don't have to justify anything. I make the rules. Take this empty urn. Okay. Hold souls. Hey, yep. I have to fill it with 5 chickens or perform 1 lesser communion ritual. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the lesser communion ritual. Because I don't want to leave the city. I just want to, if I can keep from it, I want to just do what I got to do here. I am going to leave. I have to leave, I think, when I actually have to upgrade the equipment. But I will recommend, the sooner you unlock things that give you XP in Herblore, the better. It's been such a hassle on my Iron Man, like the bonus XP from Fort 4 and 3. Yes, and I need to do the, wait. Can I do, what are they called? Let me click this so it's not flashing anymore. Auras? Can you do auras as an Iron Man or no? Is that just a main account thing? Yes, okay. Then I definitely need to do the Jack of Trades aura as well. Because I'm not really utilizing all that stuff. And I should. Okay, lesser communion. Okay, we'll change this to Immune. Oh, we don't have any basic ghostly ink? Yes, we do. Oh, we just don't have enough. Okay. Alright. And quests. Quests are so important for Herblore XP, in my opinion. But, like, which quests, you know? Because, like, there are pointless quests, right? That don't really do anything. I guess, like, I could make my strategy on this account to just do as many quests as possible. My other one is doing the guide, but maybe this one could just be like, we're just doing as much as we can. 45k, oof. We'll do it. That's a big hit right there. That 1.25 million XP from Sliske's in-game is great. Oh my gosh. But Sliske's in-game is like way down, right? I don't know. So, do you think maybe I should make the... Maybe I should make the, like, what am I trying to say, you guys? Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. The strategy. Should I make the strategy for this account to just do all the quests? Because I've already done a lot of them. Like, I've already completed a lot. Because, like, on the old school account, I've started a lot of quests, but not completed a lot of quests. So maybe that could be my strategy for this one, for this account, is to just try to do all the quests. You really can't go wrong. It unlocks many useful things for Iron Man, such as Prif. Yeah, I do need to get Prif. You know what? I could do timeline order. You know, I don't want to follow a guide for this account because, like I said, I am kind of playing a character. And I'm playing a stereotypical RuneScape 3 character who doesn't plan anything, who just is, like, impulsive and just does what they want to do. Which doesn't encompass every RuneScape 3 player. But I think it's more like... I think that's more like how maybe an old school player would see a RuneScape 3 player than it is actually accurate about RuneScape 3 players. But also the old school character is kind of like maybe how a RuneScape 3 player would see an old school player. Like he is planning everything, like he's following that guide and he's not going off of it. Like he's doing that. And he's willing to do, like, the long grinds and stuff like that. Whereas this character is less willing to do super long grinds and doesn't really have a plan, at least starting out. And is just kind of going with the flow. But it, maybe this character could be, like, especially if the old school, if we look at the percentage and the old school is, like, ahead, this character could be like, maybe I should just do the quests. But instead of following some kind of guide, they just do the quests in, like, order of difficulty or, like, timeline order or something like that. I think timeline order is kind of order of difficulty. Right, let's get the soul... Well, not necessarily, but you know what I'm saying. Let's get the Soul Forge powered up, and I can teach you how to upgrade your equipment. Okay. Give me a moment. Here we go. Like, oh, I want to check out this content, so I have to do these quests to get there. Or maybe RuneScape 3, because RuneScape 3 has great quests, they could just love quests and be like, I want to do all these quests, you know? Whereas old school is more about, like, having a strategy and grinding and, you know, doing all that. Okay. Each upgrade will require ensouled items. You'll first need to smelt their unensouled versions at a furnace. Right? Okay. Yep. Yep. All right. Okay. I think I want to upgrade my equipment and finish Witch's house, and then we'll be done. Oh, I can't do it. My crafting level has to be 15. See, I don't know all this stuff because my levels were already so high on my main account when I started Necromancy. What's my crafting level? 12. So I can get it there quick. Are they all 15? 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Okay, a lesser ensouled bar is what it requires. Whoops. Had my fingers on the wrong keys. Okay, so the lesser ensouled bar takes bronze, iron, and steel. And I have steel. I don't have any iron or bronze, but I do have the ore, so I could make some iron. I can't make any bronze, though, right now. So, how many bars do I need? I need... 1, 2. I don't think these need any bars. Yeah, they just need cloth. Cloth, 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 cloth. Okay. Okay. So, and they all needed, wait, I didn't even count. Do they need more than one? 1, yeah, 2, so that's 3, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7 cloths, 2 bars. All right. Okay, let's make the iron bars real quick. Just because we can. We just need 2. Okay. And then it won't be hard to make some bronze bars. So we'll just do that real quick. We'll just jump to Lumbridge. The armor I didn't bother upgrading until 70. I think I have to do it for the achievements, don't I? Don't I have to, yeah, I have to upgrade armor to 20 to get the easy achievement. So let's look at timeline order. Yeah, there's a lot I haven't done. Yeah, we could just knock those out. So I think maybe next time, next episode, this character will be like, you know what? I want to do quests. I want that to be my focus. Yeah, I think we just need 2 of each. There we go. Back to Lumbridge. Actually, while we're here... Well, we do need to go to Lumbridge. We'll make those bars and put them back in. Plus 4 hero points? Plus 4 hero points! Yeah, but I don't know what it does. Like, I don't know how to... Yeah, here it is. Let's take a look at it. Begin Hero Pass. Like, what will it do? Okay. You're currently level 3 with 104 out of 1,000 hero points. Your Yak Track skips have been converted to 2 levels. If unlocked, the progress booster from 4 and 3 Frontier Yak Track would have awarded 10 levels. Okay. It will open up a world of pure imagination and grind. Do I have, like, will it force me to do stuff? Or can I just keep doing what I'm doing? Or will it like force me to do something else? Like I said, I don't know how it works. Nah, it won't. Okay. Undead Slayer outfit. Cool. I guess. Claim all. Upgrade to Premier Hero Pass. Oh yeah, see, like it wants me to upgrade. Oh yeah, because this account isn't Premier. I forgot. This account is just on bonds. It's not even like on a recurring membership. Don't succumb to evil. No, it would suggest stuff, not force. Stop! New guy's like, don't mess with it. I should have named my character Lorehound McLoreface. Some of it you can do for more hero points, but some of it you just get from playing, skilling, killing. Okay. I believe in you. Don't give in to the dark side. Yeah, I'm just gonna X out of it. If I get cool stuff just by happenstance, then whatever, but I'm not really gonna change what I'm doing for the hero pass. Okay. You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the battle pass, not join it. Bring balance to the game, not give it more microtransactions. Jagex being like, I hate you! You were my brother, Jagex. I loved you. Getting a little deep. It's getting a little deep here. Alright, we have that. Now we need to go get the spider silk so we can make the gloves. Right? Because leather gloves don't work, right? Please, somebody stop me. If leather gloves work, then I can do that instead. But I don't think they do. I think it has to be spider silk. Somebody stop me! I wonder what the game would be like if the Gowers stayed and kept the game going under their leadership. I don't know, because here's the thing. Once game devs knew that they could make a ton of money with microtransactions, you can't unknow that. Does that make sense? I think I might have passed the spiders already. I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it already. It's like opening Pandora's box. But yeah, because here's the thing, like, a lot of what, like, post-Gower Jagex has done has been not great, but also a lot of what they've done has been great, you know? So, who knows, like Mr. Z, like New Guy said, it would be both better and worse. I think maybe some things would be better, but I also think, like, we wouldn't have some things that we like, you know? And also, it wasn't good for them. Like, from what I heard, they were just getting stressed. Well, specifically, Andrew, I think, was like, I never really wanted to run a major company. Yay. Take this. Do we need 14 for the gloves? Do you need 2 silk? Or do you just need 1 silk for every... You know. Let me see. You just need 1, so we just need 7. We might already have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have 8. Nice. Okay, so let's go to Taverley. Oh yeah, only spider silk for ensoling. Okay. Mr. Z said, yeah, but there are still good developers that refuse to follow that dev model, like Baldur's Gate 3, and the Gowers were always against it. That might be to be honest with you, I don't know anything. I don't work at Jagex. That might have been, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a big reason they left, was because everybody but them wanted to do microtransactions, and they were like, clearly, like, we're the minority here, and we're sick of arguing about this, so we're done. I don't know. I don't speak to the Gowers, obviously, so there's no way I could know that. But I don't know. It's possible I could see that happening. Oh, we need crafting 20. Dang it. Shoot. Okay, hang on. Hold on. This is what we're going to do. We're getting that crafting up because we also need it up to, like, improve our gear anyway. Ooh, whatever Amy's making smells really good. Mr. Z said, yeah, for sure, but what if, you know? Yeah, it's interesting to think about. And Baldur's Gate 3. I love that Baldur's Gate 3, that they were like, you know what? We don't want to do, like, microtransactions. And, like, technically they have stuff that you can buy. Like, you can buy, like, it's on the launcher. You can buy, like, a pack that comes with, like, a cape and all this stuff. But none of it is, like, it's not pushed in your face in the game. There's no in-game microtransactions. And the stuff that you can get from the launcher doesn't, like, it's not pay to win, you know? Let's just put all this back in. Because I got an idea. Ooh, whatever Amy's making smells really good. Also, Jack X has just made a lot of terrible financial decisions. You should look at the other games that were published. That certainly didn't help. I do remember they tried to make other games, and it just didn't work. Like, it was just like, people were like, you guys, we just want RuneScape. That's all we want. And they were like, I think they didn't want to just be the RuneScape people. So they were like, let's make other games. And it's like, but then people were like, we don't want other games. We don't care. We just want RuneScape. And they were like, ha. You can't put clay in a in an ore box, right? Because it's not technically ore. Larian, simple transaction, $60 to get a full game. Sad that it's a refreshing thing to see. What are your takes on the whole, like, people are saying, like, because, you know, when Larian came out, people were like, it's a breath of fresh air, no, like, game-breaking bugs, it's a beautiful game, it runs really well, and there's no microtransactions. This should be a new standard in video games. What do you think about all those game devs being like, no, it shouldn't, that's unfair. That's unfair for you to say that. Don't even say that. I mean, I think you can tell how I feel about it. But it's just crazy. Some of these developers are like, no, Baldur's Gate 3 is different. They're like, they got a lot of money because it's a big IP. And I was like, whoa, time out. I had never heard of Baldur's Gate until Baldur's Gate 3. Never heard of it. That doesn't mean that I'm a majority, but from what I've heard, most people either hadn't heard of Baldur's Gate 3, or if they had heard of it, hadn't played it, because it came out years ago. And on top of that, Dungeons & Dragons, while it is fairly popular, I would say, like, the video game Dungeons & Dragons space isn't hugely popular, and I don't even think people were really calling for a Dungeons & Dragons game. People weren't like, where's a Dungeons & Dragons video game? Not that I could tell. And I think Larian has come out and said that they didn't have a ton of money. And they also didn't have a very big development team. The thing was, from what I can see, right? There's two main reasons that the game was so good on launch. One, they spent 6 years making it, which I think some developers that are complaining are like, but that's not fair because, like, we can't get 6 years. Like, the publishers won't give us 6 years. Then it's not your fault, is it? Then I'm not blaming you for that, am I? I'm blaming the companies. We're saying I feel like a lot of developers are taking it personally when, like, maybe who we're talking about is the publisher and is more of the publisher and less of the developer. You know? But a lot of developers are being like, no, stop. And I'm like, we didn't say it was your fault. We're just saying this should change, you know? Anyway, you can tell I'm fired up about it. But, but one, they took 6 years to make it, which to me says they took their time. They worked for a long time on it until it was right, okay? 2, early access. I think the early access probably changed so much because players got to actually play it and they got to say like, hey, this is what I think. This doesn't work. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. And so there you go. They got player feedback, but the game wasn't finished yet, so they didn't release it unfinished. They released it in early access. Now, I will say, I heard one person bring up a good point, and they weren't blaming Larian for this, but they said that there's a bad stigma toward early access, where a lot of people will review and rate an early access game as if it is the full release. And they'll be like, well, if you're charging money for this, then I'm going to review it as if it was a finished game. And it's like, okay, no, it's not a finished game. It says it's not a finished game. It's early access because they want it to be a better game. But they can't put it out for free because they need money to keep making the game. Like, I know people don't like spending money. I don't love spending money, but it makes sense. Why would I let you play even the first act of my game for free? Now, should they charge $60? I don't think so. I don't think it should be $60. I don't think it should be full price for early access. And, you know, if people are like, well, that would be difficult because, like, when the game comes out, then they only paid $40 for it or whatever. I don't know. Do something where they have to pay the difference to play the full game. I don't know. I feel like there's something you could do instead of nothing, right? But to the people who are like, if you're going to charge me any amount of money at all, then I'm going to treat this as if it's the finished game. I'm going to fully review it like if it's a finished game. That's just bad to me. And it gives people the wrong impression. When IGN plays an early access game and they give it a 4 out of 10, the game, then they're giving people the impression that it's a bad game. People won't play it. They'll think it's a bad game. And even when the full game comes out, they won't play it because they've already made up their mind. So there's that. I heard one developer talk about that, and that's the only time I've heard a developer push back on some stuff that people were saying. And I was like, okay, I agree with what you're saying. And that's not Larian's fault, you know. And they said that. They were like, Larian, he was like, I'm so happy that Larian did early access and it went well for them. But there are some people who treat early access like a full game, and they'll like put out reviews for the game and trash it publicly and do bad reviews. And it's like, the game's not finished yet. And we said that. Like, when you buy an early access game on Steam, it says many times, like, this game is not finished. Are you sure you want to buy this? It's only in early access. It's not done yet. It's an incomplete game. And people are still like, why is it broken? Why does this not work? Bad game, 2 out of 10. And it's like, okay. It's like, you know, it's like, this was an early access game. Mr. Z said, there's also early access games that do the opposite and promise but never deliver. I agree, but that shouldn't mean that we treat all early access games as scams, you know? Or like, if early access games are not at the level of a finished game, that we lambast the studio or the developers. Now, if they promise certain features in the early access and those aren't there, then yeah. I don't think you should promise anything for an early access. That's so dumb. Why would you promise anything for early access? Just say, hey, it's not done yet. What we do have, please tell us what you think. But don't promise anything. Just be like, here's what we've got so far. We're still working on it. What do you think? Oh, we don't need the pottery wheel. We need this. Because to me, promising anything is just setting yourself up for failure. Your game's not done. Anything you promise is probably not going to be up to release standards. You know? Anyway. So I think to me, from what I can see, those are the two biggest reasons that Baldur's Gate was so successful on launch. Well, and there's a third reason, which is just developer integrity, right? Like the developers were passionate about making a good game. I will say, to be fair, a little bit, it seems like Larian didn't really have deadlines as much. Like, I'm sure they did, but they didn't have it. It seems like the D&D folks weren't like, this needs to come out now, right now, which is like what happened with Cyberpunk. So, like, yes, like, management at CD Projekt Red were up to shenanigans. And while I think it's possible to forgive them for that, I don't think there's much that's unforgivable in life. I think, they can be forgiven for that, especially if they show a pattern of true repentance. And, like, repentance is different than apologies. That, saying I'm sorry, you could just be sorry that you were caught. Repentance means you actually are actively changing your pattern of behavior. So I think we should forgive management at CD Projekt Red if they show a different pattern of behavior in the future. And they did definitely do some shenanigans that were not great, and they did overpromise and underdeliver. However, I want to be fair to the developers a little bit of Cyberpunk, because COVID really hurt them, like really like damaged their progress. And also, what else was I going to say? I know COVID really hurt them. And then they were behind, right? And so they kept delaying it. And then apparently they wanted to delay it even more, but their investors wouldn't let them. To be honest, part of me is like, maybe game companies should just be private companies and not public companies at all. Because this is what happens. Investors, they're just thinking about the bottom line, right? For them, it seems like it. I mean, maybe there were investors that were like, no, wait till the game is done. Because CD Projekt Red kept saying it'll be out when it's done. And that's what people keep making fun of, right? Is, oh, you kept saying it'll be out when it's done. But Cyberpunk wasn't done. Well, apparently, they wanted to delay it more. But then the investors and management, right? I'm talking upper management. Investors and upper management were like, you can't have it. They were like, we need more time. Can't have it. Won't allow it. But it's not done yet. Nope, it's releasing. And so that's what management is on the hook for. But also they were having pressure from investors. I just feel like game companies should be private so that game developers can, like, they'll still have to deal with publishers, right? But game developers can have more say over stuff like that. Because as a player, I don't mind if you delay the game. Maybe I'll be a little bummed because I'll be like, oh, I was excited to play that. But I am never going to get super mad at a game company for delaying a game because they're like, no, we need more time. In fact, I think part of the reason Starfield was so polished on release was because Xbox bought them and made them delay it. Xbox, which I think is really cool on Microsoft's part, right? Now, Microsoft has done some weird stuff recently with like Redfall and all that stuff. But I think it's really cool that Xbox was like, you need more time to make this the best game it can be. So you're going to delay it. And they went, okay, I think, like, good on you, Xbox. Way to go. Because I think that's part of the reason Starfield is one of the more polished Bethesda games on release. And, like, they were sending it out to reviewers weeks early, which is, like, a pretty good sign. But, yeah, anyway, I think Larian, I think the three big reasons that it was so good on release was, what did I say? Oh, the longer development cycle, the early access, and integrity, right? They weren't trying to get rich quick. They knew that a good game would speak for itself, and it did. This Baldur's Gate 3 proves that if you make a good game, a really good game, it will pay for itself. How many people are playing Baldur's Gate 3? Tons of people. So many people. And like they're releasing it on the PlayStation Store, and they're gonna release it on Xbox later. Like they are going to make their money. And they knew, like, if we make a good game that people want to play, then people will play it. And that's what happened. So they didn't want to just get rich quick. They didn't add in those microtransactions just to make as much money as possible. They didn't add a battle pass or anything like that. As far as I can tell, there's one thing you can purchase, and it's just cosmetics, and you can't even do it through the game. It's only in the launcher. So there's nothing in game that pushes you to spend real world money. And it looks great. It runs great. It's a great story. It's great voice acting. Like, it's just high quality. High quality game. No microtransactions. You know, and it's just so nice. And it's because they had that integrity to make a good game and not just get rich. They had that longer development cycle so they could really work on it. And they had genuine early access. And I think some games try to use early access as marketing. And that's where it's like, that's not really what early access is for, right? Like, it's not supposed to be. They used it to make a better game. And I think it really helped. And, you know, there's talent. They have talent. But I would argue there's plenty of talented developers who have worked on terrible games. And like I said, I think 90% of the time, a bad game is not the fault of developers. I think it's publishers. I think it's investors. I think it's people forcing them to make decisions that they don't want to do. Are the developers always free of blame? I don't think so. But I think usually, right? Usually it's outside forces forcing them to do things that they don't want to do. And I will say it seems like Larian didn't have that, which is nice. But I think that's why I'm saying I think maybe game devs aren't the ones that need a lesson here. And game devs are the ones that are whining about it. But it's like, maybe we're not talking about you. Maybe we're talking to the publishers and the investors and the big companies making all the decisions, right? Maybe they should learn from Larian. Look, Larian got 6 years. Let your developers work on the game. Look, Larian released it in early access, not as a marketing ploy, but just to make the game better. Look, Larian didn't add a ton of microtransactions, and look how many game sales that they got. You know, I think publishers need to see that. Because like I said, I think 90% of the time, game devs want to make a good game, and they're forced to do things that they wouldn't normally do. Or they're forced to stop working on a game too soon. Yeah, anyway, I've been ranting for a while, and I'm behind on chat. So, let me read it. Talking about the other games that Jagex made. Larian, simple transaction, $60, get a full game. Sad that it's refreshing. That's where this rant started. Mr. Z said, right, LOL. I think they're wrong is what I think about the game devs getting mad. This should be a standard in AAA gaming. I agree, new guy. Mr. Z, you can obviously make a good quality game and still have success without being a live service game, which Larian has proved. New guy, we're not talking about the 100 plus hours of cutscenes or the graphics or whatever. There's also a lot of indie games that do well with almost no staff, no financing, no nickel and diming their customers. Exactly. We're talking about simple transaction, fun game, no hidden scummy tactics to bleed you dry. No game-breaking bugs, plays well. Exactly. Like Vampire Survivors. Fun game, easy to understand, price tag, content for 30 to 300 hours. That's another thing. Like, you pay $60, $70 to play Baldur's Gate 3. You're talking like, there are people who have played that game for 200 hours. That is a meaty game. It is worth, honestly, it's worth $70. If you can get it for $60, that's a steal in my mind. Not a big steal, but it's a steal. To me, it's one of the only games I've played where I'm like, it's worth this price tag. It really is. You're getting a lot for your money. I don't know what you guys think about that. Maybe you guys are like, no, it still shouldn't be $70, but I don't know what it's at on Steam. It's been a while since I purchased it, but I think it's worth it. Mr. Z said, yeah, that's a good point, but I feel like that's a problem with reviewers, though. It is, but like that is a mindset that needs to change. Just like across the board, I think that early access is not necessarily, we shouldn't treat it as like the final product. New guy said, same standard as Larian, one guy in his basement. LOL at new guy, I was going to mention Vampire Survivors. There's also early access games that do the opposite and promise. Oh yeah, I talked about that. Reviewers should definitely come back and look at the game again. Why not? Yeah, and that's the thing is a lot of times they don't. Apparently IGN is really bad about that. About not coming back and reviewing it again. I think they shouldn't even give it a score. You can talk about it, but don't give it a score because like it's not done. Why score it when it's not done yet? New guy said, No Man's Sky, promise everything, can't deliver in the time frame. Then get better and better and better. People still give No Man's Sky a lot of crap, and I think they deserve a little bit of criticism. But people still go, they are an unethical company. I'm never going to play No Man's Sky. And I'm like, listen, they, like Sean Murray, I don't think is a bad guy. I think he's not like, they're not like Bethesda, you know? There's only one thing that I think Sean actually did lie about, and it was the demo. And I don't know why he did that. That's a bit sketch. But everything else, I think those were things that they actually were planning on putting in the game, and he didn't realize that because he said it in an interview, the gaming world was like, oh yeah, that's going to be in there. I think in his mind, and I'm like, you might have seen Internet Historian's video. That's what I'm referencing right now. You might be like, we know all this. Internet Historian said all this. But I think in his mind, he was just like, people were like, oh, can you do this? And at the time, they were going to put it in. So he was like, yeah. But he didn't know that he would have to come back and be like, we took that out for these reasons. And then also, they were another example of they really needed more time in the oven. But PlayStation really wouldn't give it to him. And you know, they had hyped up their game so much on accident. I think it was on accident, like as far as specific features. And they were like, you can't like go back and say like, actually, it's not that good. Like they couldn't even say like, we'll add it in later. Like, cause then that would be like, what? You're not going to have it on release. So I think they were kind of like, uh-oh, you know, but then, yeah, they did come back and add all this stuff, and I think it's even better now than what people thought it was going to be, which I think is super cool, and not many games do that. So I think that's really cool that they did that. Problem with huge studios, insane costs because of bad management, requiring devs to scrap hundreds of hours of dev time because another team made something that renders your contribution useless. Yeah. And then new guy said, sounds exactly like live adaptations and respecting source material. Yeah. Turns out if your team loves the source material, they'll work to make the best product they can. Right. And the audiences will see that exactly and like the show. Right. Everyday Nitwit said, rant on, LOL. I went back to areas I thought I had fully explored in Baldur's Gate 3 and still found new encounters I had missed the first time. It's very, very impressive. Yes. Yes. It's so deep. Like there's just so much to do. And like, I just now got into Act 2, and I still feel like I went to Act 2 too soon. I'm like, should I have stayed longer? But I just couldn't. I had gone everywhere, and I was like, I can't think of anything else to do. But there was a point where I was ready to go into Act 2. I thought so. And then it said, like, hey, you're about to go into Act 2. Make sure you tie up any loose ends. And I was like, oh, shoot, should I do more stuff? And I Googled, like, what can I do in Act 1? And I had missed the entire swamp area. The swamp area that has the hag in it, missed it. There was a whole area that I didn't know existed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was a swamp over here. So then I went to the swamp and did all the stuff with the hag. But yeah, it is such a deep game. And I just think the acting is phenomenal. The voice acting, it's so good. Like, and I know people talk about that, but like, I just feel like, man, The voice acting is just incredible. I love the performances that I get from everybody. I've been watching a lot of videos of like the actors answering questions, and it's so interesting to me. Of course, I love acting. I'm an actor myself, so that's why that kind of stuff really like speaks to me. But No Man's Sky criticism, the dude sucks at PR. He does, yeah, but like again, he's not a PR guy. He's a lead game developer. I think they should have hired someone to do PR and not had him do it. And I'm sure they've learned that now. If they release anything else, they probably will hire a PR person. But yeah, agreed. He's terrible at PR. He's no Todd Howard. Todd Howard can put lipstick on a pig, you know. He can be like, he can make you excited to buy your own crap. You know, he can be like, you want this? And you're like, yes, I do. And then you're like, wait, why did I get this? But yeah, Sean Murray, no, he is no PR man. That bucket is floating in midair. Never change RuneScape. Oh wait, it's on the rock. It just works. It's so funny. It's cringy to watch that clip because he goes, it just works. And the crowd laughs and he goes, I'm not kidding. And you're like, oh, sorry, Todd. He like it's almost like he gets mad that they laughed. Like he goes, I'm not joking. It works. And you're like, okay, Todd, jeez. I'm starting to think it doesn't work, Todd. Why are you trying to convince me so much? Well, it's because it didn't work, everybody. The secret's out. It didn't work. This just works. And then I think in another game announcement, he said, we all know that sometimes it doesn't just work. We are at level 20. There we go. I think that's what we needed, right? To make the gloves. This has turned into a much bigger undertaking than I anticipated. It just barely works. You're right. But see, that's the thing. It is cool. It shouldn't be as cool as it is, but it is cool that Starfield ran so smoothly. Now, I played on Xbox. I'm going to play on PC tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't played on my PC yet, but on Xbox it plays really well. I mean, we do have the 30 frame rate cap, but what are you going to do? So we'll play it on PC tomorrow. Now, I don't have a 4090 or anything like that, so, I mean, I won't play it at full, like, graphical fidelity. That'd be crazy to try to do max settings. I mean, I don't have a bad PC. I think I have a 2070 or something like that. 2070 Super, I think, is what I've got. So it's not terrible, but it's no 4090. Oh, I hear Amy yelling at the cat. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's very naughty. He's sweet, but he's incredibly naughty. Always getting into stuff. But he's young. He's like a year and a half old. So, you know, he's very, very young. Dat cat is always up to no good. I think I hear a putty tat. I did hear a putty tat. Okay. I didn't mean to do that with my voice, but it was funny that I said, I think I hear a putty tat. And then I was like, all right, now we're going to play some games. We're going to do some necromancy. Oh, I need the thread. Where's the thread? Maybe I put it in a different one. What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, you're talking to me? He
Yeah.
just got on the table because I had left my plate out. You could hear me yell at all.
I usually do hear you yelling.
That's embarrassing.
And
That's you, but the mic picks it up.
You yelling? I don't think it does, but I do usually comment on it.
Hey, but
New guy said, time to catch up on my sleep. Good luck, have fun. Good night, new guy. Have a good day. Okay.
I just came to
Oh,
give
thank
a
you.
kiss.
That's so sweet.
I miss you.
I miss you.
Spent too much time alone today. I miss you.
I'm gonna end this stream soon, I think.
Okay.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Everyday Nitwit said, cats got boots. Oh, yeah, yeah. Isn't it cats love food? Isn't that what the song is? Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah. Okay, we'll go to this forge down here. Let's go, let's go. I need to start doing player-owned farms. Maybe I should do that next episode too. I mean, I might have time to start that this episode. The beehives give big XP. Oh yeah. How do you do the beehives? Cats love food, yeah, 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 yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, I think I need to get the necroplasm too, right? Or do I? Maybe I don't. Let's just go to You just put woad leaves in them. Go buy woad leaves from the Wyson in the Falador Park. And then put woad leaves in the beehives? Interesting. Maybe I'll do that before I log out tonight. Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah. You need insect repellent. Well, I can get that. Oh, I think I already have it. I got it for the Merlin's Crystal quest. Okay, here we are. I think I can put these things in there. Yeah. Okay. I should have everything we need. Let's see. Lesser in soul material. We need one more elemental and one more change. Elemental. And this one needs to be change. There we go. Now we're good to go. Watch out for ghosties, everybody. Cat loves food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cat loves food, yeah, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Then you are good to go. After you get the woad leaves, you just teleport to the Arty lodestone, and the hives are located behind the large pin in the back. Don't you go to the... Aren't they closer to Catherby? Or are those the wrong beehives that I'm thinking of? Cats love food, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cats love food, yeah, yeah. Those are different beehives. Oh. There we go. Another ritual. We'll go ahead and start it. These ones give you honeycombs that you can use on animals. But more importantly, big passive farming XP. Nice. And should I just let my animals grow up to be elders and not do the adolescent thing? Or should I do adolescence until I can get... So I can get more beans, so I can... I don't know. What should I do? Really good for low farming if you don't like herb runs, tree runs. I don't mind those, but I feel like for an Iron Man, it's going to be hard to get seeds, right? Isn't it really hard to get seeds as an Iron Man? Repair all. Go. You get a lot of seeds from Slayer and stuff. Ah! You mean I gotta do Slayer? Man! Forget it. I hate it. I hate Slayer. No, I can do... I have to do Slayer. You're right. I have to do Slayer. And Dungeoneering. Oh, man. Things are hard sometimes. As an Iron Man, you must suffer. That's true. And I just feel like with every other skill, like, there are different ways you can level it up. But Slayer is the only one I feel like that's like, nope, you just have to go fight monsters constantly. Just go. And I'm like, I wish there was something else I could do. Like a Slayer game or something. Like, I know you can get Slayer from the statues. But once you get to higher levels, that's not very viable as a way to level up. Ah, go get him, go get him. Oh, I had 1 second left. Nice. I think I'm going to level up again from rituals. You should keep 2 of your best animals and wait until the animals become adolescent, not child, so you can get some XP and sell them for a decent amount of beans. Because what I used to do was literally time it. Like, because there's a specific time between each growth stage. So I would literally time it, set a timer on my phone, and then I would come back and check them when they were adolescent, and then do it again, and come back and check them when they're adolescent, and then do it again. That way I could get as many beans as possible, because then I could get babysitters, and I wouldn't have to be as active about that. Selling adolescent animals always yields the most beans. Yeah, but like New Guy the other day was saying, like, that doesn't matter. Just get as much XP as possible, so let them grow all the way up. But I'm like, but you kind of need beans to do stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Forget New Guy. No, I'm kidding. But I am going to just do that. Man, now I want to go do that. I want to go do the play your own farm, but I feel like I'm going to run out of time. Okay. Ooh, a death's head moth. Let me go grab that. Give me a second. Okay. Also, I'm not looking forward to doing summoning or hunter as an Iron Man. Not looking forward to it, but some of the upgrades you need beans. I like collecting the shiny pets and stuff, so I go for a mix of XP and beans. So I can reroll traits and buy some of the upgrades, but you do you. Hunter's not bad if you do Big Game Hunter. I've never done Big Game Hunter, so maybe that's the problem. I should do that on my main account, too. I mean, Big Chinchompa. I've never done that either. There we go. I'm like blowing through these levels. 25 already. I'm gonna get to level 30 before I even get my gear up to level 20. And I can do Rune Mythos now. Nice.
Everyone will die, and
It will be your fault. I will say, Jagex has gotten some pretty good voice actors for their voiceover stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I lied. You can start Big Game Hunter at 75. Oh, okay. Big Game Hunter is late game, which is good too, and you need to do it for your Dragon Maddox. Okay. Okay, this is going to sound like a stupid question, I'm sure. What are those thought bubbles above people's heads? I've seen people have thought bubbles. What is that? At first I thought those were auras, but I don't think they are. Dinosaur bones for necromancy and prayer is good. Yeah. And I know you can... Oh, grab it! Ooh, 1 second left. And I know you can raise dinosaurs on that island. Okay, let's repair all. Okay, come back. it's an homage to classic RuneScape. In classic RuneScape, you would get those bubbles whenever you trained a skill, and it would show what skill you were training. You can turn it on in the settings. Oh, so it's not actually anything like giving them bonus XP or something. That's pretty cool. I like that feature. Where in the settings is it, do you know? Off the top of your head? All right. It's been a while. I looked it up and it says on Wiki you can't get it anymore right now. Oh, interesting. I wonder why. Level 26. I'm blowing through these levels. No, no, no! No! Skilling speech bubbles are a set of overhead skilling icon animations that were obtained from the 15-year anniversary celebrations by adding 8 statuses to the party garden. I see. A spirit! Catch him! By the way, Big Chinchompa is a daily you can do twice, but it is at specific intervals, so you should add it to your in-game clock. That and the divination thing, I always miss it. Like I missed it already. I won't be able to do it tonight. I should really do those, because those D&Ds are going to be a big thing that I'll have over Old School. Like, Old School has mini games, but I feel like the D&Ds in RuneScape 3 are a much better way to level up than mini games in Old School. Alright, I don't know how many left we have. It's a good way to get XP if you don't want to train Hunter the boring way. I definitely don't want to train Hunter the boring way. Divination is incredibly slow too, so I would recommend doing the caches. Yeah, the caches are incredible. I think you could get to level 40 in like a few trips. Honestly. I'll have to look at a video of like what to do for Big Chinchompa, because I have no idea. I've never done it before. Oh, this is like hurting my ear. You are no necromancer. Disagree. You can start Big Champa at any level too, and it's easy. Okay. Maybe next time I'll do D&D stuff. So like I'll do the Guthuxian caches, and I'll do Big Chinchompa. And maybe even Herbie Werby, like stuff like that. Maybe not next time, but I might do it like on my own time. Because I don't think I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna play Old School next time. Okay. Yeah, the chest. For a second I was like, where do I go? The chest. Take everything. Put the bones in there. Put these in there. Ooh, we only have 2 candles left. We're gonna need to buy more candles. I can sit here and list things all day. You grab a stick. Oh, you're telling me how to do Big Chinchompa. You grab a stick and run around the area in a big circle, grabbing butterflies you see and checking shaking bushes. Then you feed the Big Chinchompa in the center with the butterflies you catch. You repeat that. Herbie Werby is another thing you should do too for the herb sack and herblore XP. I can sit here all day and list things. Too many things to do. Yeah, that's a criticism I've heard levied against RuneScape 3, and I understand it, but at the same time, I'd rather have too many things to do than not enough, you know? Oof. Now we're down to 71k. Ugh, we need to make more money. Yeah, new guy was like, obviously just do wilderness events. And I was like, right. Huh? I was like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, it's easy to make money as an Iron Man. Just do wilderness events. And I was like, right. What? I was like, I've never done those. I think I've done one. And I think maybe Mr. Z, are you the one who took me to do a wilderness event once? I don't remember. But those 3 things are really important for Iron Man accounts. Yep. And see, I've never played as an Iron Man, so I'm learning all these things. What am I missing? Oh, I gotta take all the stuff off. There we go. Now I can upgrade it. Yeah, baby. There we go. And I completed the task. And I went up in crafting. Very cool. It's interesting to do necromancy at the same level as everything else. Because, you know, on my main account, all my other levels were much higher. So I could blow through a lot of necromancy stuff because I was like, okay, whatever. But it is interesting to do it with all the levels kind of lower. Because, like, my crafting went up and, you know, it's just interesting. Because I don't think my crafting leveled up one time doing this. Because it just wasn't, it was already so high because I unlocked invention. I already had 80 crafting. So I wasn't, those XP drops were like a drop in the bucket, you know. Alright, and we'll upgrade the Skull Lantern. I don't do the wilderness events because I'm afraid to lose my hardcore status from a wandering Ripper Demon. Yep. It's terrifying out there. There we go. Oh, and I have 1 left over. Nice. Put that in the bank. Put that in necromancy. I think we talked to her. Oh. No, I guess... Is the quest just over now? I guess so. Yeah, it's over. Okay. Cool. Alright, now I've got this. Now we can finally do... wait. Let me get my cakes out. Let me put these away, and this away, and this away. And I'm going to grab my cakes and eat them too. We'll grab 10 more, just in case. Now we'll go finish Witch's House. I'm probably fine, but I've seen people die to it, and I got attacked by one while farming once. It's scary out there. Not gonna lie, it's scary out there. Booyah, baby. Surge is great. Surge is great. It's hard in old school to not have a fast way to like... For a regular Iron Man, you have nothing to lose, though. That's true. I just don't know what to do. Like, there's one that I've heard, like war bands, I think is what they're called. But I never know when they're happening. Every time I go talk to that guy, he's like, nah, nothing's happening. And I'm like, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna wait. Play safe. Wait for her to pass me. And I think you're right, Mr. Z. In the chat, it'll tell me. I also think, like, if I select certain D&D things that I'm interested in, it will alert me. There he is. My skeleton friend. We got this. Come on, we got this. Yeah, I'm not getting hit as hard, which is good. Nice. Oh, my constitution went up. And it's nice to have a friend. It's nice to have a friend helping me. Of course, if you're in the middle of something, which is likely, you don't want to leave that to do the things, which is annoying. Yeah, exactly. I usually am in the middle of something. Which is why I haven't done any caches yet. Ooh, this bear is, like, coming back. Oh, I have a 45% hit chance. That's why. There it goes. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We can do it. Come on. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. Eat, 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 eat. Come on, just eat. Stop attacking and eat. I'm just spamming the cake button. Eat, eat, eat. I'm just eating constantly. Eat! Eat! I feel like that meme of that guy going... And he's like sweating and he's just like going... Okay, I think I can kill it before it kills me at this point. There we go. And we leveled up. Death skulls. Nice. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. Alright, grab the ball. Now we just gotta leave without the witch seeing us. Go, go, go! Go! Okay. Alright. Ooh, back, back, back! I think that's too far. We can make it. Here we go. There we go. Boom! We're out of here. We're out of here, baby. We're outie. Outie. Don't forget beehives. Oh, yeah. And that shouldn't take very long. Oh, and I'm right by Falador. Perfect. Hello, son. I heard you lost a ball. Thank you. You're welcome. 7 constitution levels. Nice. And a new combat level. Combat 41. Beautiful. Total level of 493. I'm almost to 500. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, let's go get those woad leaves. And we can get the... we can go ahead and get the insect repellent and put it on our tool belt. Okay, we'll put all these cakes back. Oh, these need to go with the food. Okay. Oh, insect repellent. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's add the tool belt. Nice. Is there a speedrunning RuneScape to 99? Any speedrunning? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know, because it's so grindy. Mr. Z, do you know of any speedrunning? Oh, there he is. There he is. I don't remember there being a tutorial speedrun and questing speedrun. Oh. How many should I get, Mr. Z? 27. Oh, they stack. How many should I get? Maybe 2 to 5K. Ooh! Let's start with 2K. Oof! 50,000 gold! You can use them as food for animals later on, too. Oh, perfect. I just turn around on it. I'm like, oh, okay. It's worth it, trust me. Okay. I just need to make my money back. But I guess if I start doing quests, I will make a lot of money back. Right? Don't you make a good amount of money through quests? Okay, and you said the beehives are... where? Are they back this way? Yeah, every 25 quest points. Oh, that's right. No, no, no. Okay. Go inside the player-owned farm. Oh. It's right next to the lodestone. Huh? What? Oh, to start the player-owned farm? You have to start the player-owned farm to do the beehives? I didn't know that. My farming is too low. I think it has to be 7. Yeah, I have to... Oh, I need 17 farming. Yeah, I don't have enough to do the tutorial. I need to get my farming up. So wait, I can't do the beehives then? I didn't know they were... Oh, are they back there? I think I see something. Back here? I'm not sure if you need a level, to be honest. I never did because I started it higher. Yeah. Woad leaf. Oh yeah, I need to be 17 farming to do woad leaves. Okay, we'll work on that next time. In fact, we'll stay right here because this will be a good place to start. Well, when I say next time, I mean I'll probably do it on my own. Because I think we're almost out of time for this account. So it's not going to be another stream because that would be too much time. Because I have been playing on my own. So next stream will be old school. But yeah, so we'll hit log out. That'll be it for today. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had a fun time tonight. I know streaming on Saturday is strange, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm glad, Everyday Nitwit, I'm glad you were able to watch. I know during the week you usually can't watch, so I'm glad you were able to watch tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. I had a good time. It got a little... we started getting into politics at the beginning, but hey, that's part of talking to people. You get into some dodgy territory, but I think it was a good stream. Everyday Nitwit said, glad I could catch it. Yes, I'm so glad you were here. It was a great time. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm streaming tomorrow night. I'm going to be streaming Starfield tomorrow night. So if you guys are available, I'll be streaming at 6:30 p.m. Central. Be streaming Starfield on my PC. We'll see how that goes. I might go in and turn down the graphics a little bit before I actually start because, you know, who knows? Maybe ultra graphics would run fine, but I doubt it because it's a brand new game and, you know, I've got a 2070 Super, which is pretty good, but definitely not top of the line. Mr. Z said, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Mr. Z. I appreciate it. But yeah, subscribe, like if you like my stuff. I will be coming out with this video hopefully this month. That's what I want to do. The 76 the 76 video is taking way longer than I thought, and I'll talk about why in the video, because it does have to do with the video itself and like how I feel about Fallout 76. So that is still coming. Rocket League. I do still want to play Rocket League, but because of all this stuff at work, it really threw off my play every day for 30 days thing. So I am going to revisit that soon, but I might have to take a break from Rocket League for a little bit and make these other videos and come back to Rocket League, which I hate to do, but just everything that happened at work, it just made it where I couldn't play Rocket League every night. I just couldn't do it. And then there was a long stretch of time where I just didn't play Rocket League at all. So I was like, well, at first I was like, this video idea is shot, but then I was like, well, no, I can just do it again, pick it up again at some point later, but I'll still play so I don't stay rusty, so I don't get rusty, excuse me, but I'll pick that up again probably a little bit later this year, just because I still want to make that video and I love Rocket League, so I will do it. Mr. Z said, it do be that way sometime. It do be that way. So anyway, that's kind of the stuff that's coming out. There will be at least one video this month. I guarantee it. I don't know exactly if it'll be this Iron Man video or if it'll be the 76 video. It might be a video on Baldur's Gate, how I feel about Baldur's Gate. It might be a video on Starfield, like my first impressions of Starfield. But something will come out. I promise. I promise. I'll make a video this month. My goal is to always have at least a video every month. So there will be a video this month, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be working behind the scenes on all these other videos, so I'm excited. I'm excited for all this stuff, and honestly, doing YouTube helps me because it helps me to like just like get my mind off of like stuff that's happening in my real life and like actually like make something that I am really passionate about and I'm excited about, and it's fun. It's fun to make these videos, so I'm excited to get back to it. Purple Bolt said new video hype. Yes, new video hype. I also got a new lightsaber, so remind me to show you guys that tomorrow night because I bought a new lightsaber and I'm excited to show it to you guys. So tomorrow night I'll show it off, but remind me because I'll definitely forget. So I guess that's it for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Until then, have a good one. Thanks, guys.